more serious video that I've wanted to film for a long time, but I didn't feel like I could. So there is something that is happening that so many people struggle with, and so many people are suffering, but we don't talk about it. And there's such a stigma around it that there doesn't need to be, because 1 in 4 people struggle with a mental illness, and nobody's talking about it. Nobody's saying, hey, maybe since this is a relatively normal thing that 25% of people struggle with, we should talk about it. Nobody does. Why? I struggle with depression and anxiety. I couldn't be alone in a grocery store without feeling like it was the end of the world because of my anxiety. So many people struggle with these debilitating illnesses that, you know, if they go untreated, they can be deadly. It's not just like a casual, like, oh, hey, I feel sad today. You know, some people who struggle with depression literally don't see an end. Like, they don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. They're so depressed that they don't have the energy to get out of bed. Why are we not talking about this? Why are we shaming these people who say, hey, I'm depressed? Hey, I have anxiety. Why aren't we talking about this? Why are we calling them crazy? We're saying it's all in their head. Telling someone with a mental illness that it's all in their head is like telling someone with asthma that it's all in their lungs, that they're fine. And that's not fair. Like, you don't do that. Mental health is serious. Mental health is just as, if not more important than your physical health, because other people can't see your mental health. You're struggling with it internally. And I think that because people can't see mental illnesses and they can't see other people's mental health, that they don't know what's going on. And if you don't struggle with it personally, there's really no way to completely understand what's going on. And even if you do struggle with it, your mental illness could be different from somebody else with the same mental illness. Your struggles and your battles could be different. If we end the stigma around mental illnesses, promote mental health, like make it easier to go and talk to someone, you know, without the fear of being judged, then we could make a much healthier society. If there's more of a stigma for men when they say, I have a mental illness, they're like, oh, you have emotions, you're weak. Why are we discrediting anybody's emotions? Everybody struggles with their mental health at some point. Why aren't we talking about it? Like, there are so many people who are so uneducated about mental illness and mental health. They think they understand, but they don't. Bottom line, mental health is not a joke. Mental illnesses are not a joke. They're serious. They're so incredibly serious because they can be so debilitating, and you don't directly see them in most cases. You don't know if somebody is struggling unless they say they're struggling, or they're at such a low point that it's physically showing in their body. I think that a lot of people who struggle with mental illness think that they're helpless because of the way the media and society portrays mental illnesses. It's not the end. Sometimes it can feel like it's the end, like there's nothing left, like there's no hope if you're struggling. But I promise you that there is always something better coming your way. Struggling with a mental illness does not make you weak. In fact, it probably makes you stronger because you're silently struggling, and you know, you're fighting these battles every day that most people don't know about. And, you know, it's okay to reach out and say, hey, I need help, which is, you know, a lesson that I still need to learn, is that it's okay to get help. And it's okay to ask for help. And it's okay to say, I'm not okay. And it's okay to not be okay all the time. You are human and you have feelings. Sometimes those feelings can get the best of you. It does not make you weak. It does not make you pathetic. It does not make you any less than anybody else. It makes you human. It makes you human. Humans have feelings, bad and good. You are loved and you are cherished. And if you are struggling, it is okay to ask for help. You are worth it. And you are more than your struggles. You are human. And humans are not perfect. Tell me pretty
lies. Look me in the face, tell me that you